go to the top of your take your mouse on top. You can
Yeah,
see. So you're recording now.
yeah, yeah. I have started recording.
Now simply press Alt R. Yeah. Okay.
Your
You
voice is
can discuss
inaudible.
about. Uh, yeah, you are audible. Am I audible to you?
Yeah, yeah. You're audible. So let's start with favorite movies first. The movies we recently watched during the pandemic. Okay,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
so
Sure.
we
Sure.
so we recently watched Palm Springs, right? How was your experience watching it?
Yes. Oh. Oh my God. Springs is was one of the very biggest. What do you say? I don't like to use the word,
Okay,
but it was a total, mind bending kind
yeah.
of experience. But it
So
was a
so
feel good too.
sort of a
So
mindfuck
anybody
movie.
who,
Yeah,
yeah, say,
sort of a mindfuck movie. Yeah,
yeah, sort of a mind fuck.
And
Yeah.
December was really funny.
So
Yeah,
yeah, he goes, and especially the part where at the starting, when
yeah,
he was told to smile and he smiled, he simply looked like a Joker.
yeah. He was
The
wearing
Joker which we
how
used to see on comic books.
yeah, yeah. He was wearing Hawaiian t-shirts and all and shorts during
Yeah.
a marriage ceremony. That was really funny.
So the best thing which I liked about the movie, that the 3 points which he makes,
Okay.
right, when he talks to that black guy on the swimming pool. He
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
not today, tomorrow, yesterday, it's all the
Everything,
same.
it's all the same. Yeah. And do you remember
Yeah.
the
So
girl
that
saying?
uh,
Do you remember the girl taking quantum lessons and she says about the indeterministic universe to the other side of the Cauchy horizon, that sort of thing.
yeah, yeah, the professor on the other end, he says, "Na, okay, I
Yeah,
guess you don't need my help."
yeah, I guess.
That was funny. And the
Yeah,
best, then the most graphic part was that, he says that pain is real.
the
You
pain is
will
real.
feel
Yeah,
pain. You need to die very fast.
yeah,
Uh, and
because you
what's
don't
the
want
name
to
of
die in the ICU,
what's the
right?
name of yeah, you don't want to die in the ICU. And nextly, what's the name of the character? It's like Roy, the
Yeah,
character
Roy,
played by
Roy, yeah, yeah.
who's the actor? What's the actor's name?
J.K.
Roy.
Simmons, J.K. Simmons,
What is that actor's? Huh, yeah.
the
And
guy,
he
the guy
says
who played the
that
coach in
who's
Whiplash.
that girl? Yeah, the guy who played the coach in Whiplash.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that guy, Roy, I love that guy. And actually, who he also played the role of, in Spider-Man, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That news.
The
Yeah,
newspaper
yeah. Are you
boss.
getting it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm getting it.
Newspaper head. Yeah, the
Yeah,
boss.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So he character, he says that it was the end when he goes, and when Andy Samberg goes to meet him at his home,
yeah.
and he says, now who was that girl? She hit me so hard. The people in the ICU, nurses won't let me, because they were worried he is going to get into coma.
It is
And
really funny.
so that
And
was
and he calls Andy
really
Samberg
funny.
like his shitbird. He refers to him like that.
Yeah, Shitbird. Yeah, you have to Shitbird. Yes, yes, right.
And
So one, I will say that until now, I've watched. I can't remember how many movies I've watched, because
okay, any
I've
series you
been
have watched?
myself been a
Interesting
bit busy
series.
with Yes, the interesting series which I watched is Upload. I
Okay,
watched it in Prime Video.
okay,
It's available there.
yeah,
Its name is Upload. Have
okay.
you heard of Upload?
No, no, I haven't watched Upload. I have watched a variety of other series. Okay, such as Fleabag.
Yeah, I
That
know
is
you have
yeah,
oh yes, Fleabag. I
Fleabag.
haven't
Yeah,
watched that.
that
Yeah,
is
that's available.
British comedy drama series. Yeah,
Yes.
that is
So
there's an aspect
and
to this Fleabag series is that she goes in fourth dimension. She talks in fourth dimension. She's like breaking the wall, and that is called fourth dimension in art and culture. Like she talks to her audience.
oh,
That's why,
okay, okay.
Like Deadpool does. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
it's like what Deadpool does.
yeah. And that's
Oh,
what it.
that's called fourth dimension.
Yeah, that's called
Like
fourth dimension.
coming
Yeah,
out of and
yeah.
directly talking to the
To the
audience.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, then I must watch
You
Fleabag
have to
because I
watch this.
love Deadpool.
It's really funny, man. It's really funny.
Okay. No. I haven't.
Uh,
I've been busy these days.
okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's on
Say
Amazon
continue.
Prime, so uh, it's
Yeah,
on
I
Am-
know Amazon Prime always when I start watching some movie, they
okay.
sometimes
Recommend
put
you.
a premiere. It's like
Okay.
they put a they put a trailer of Fleabag,
Okay.
and I like actually the font in which the Fleabag is written. It seems to be like very fantasy kind of a thing. So
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought that no, I don't want to watch something fantasy,
No, no, it's
but
real. It's very real. It's based on natural,
yeah,
everyday incidents. Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So
So I have to give a watch.
okay. So the other
So
movie
I
that I
guess we
like.
have talked.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah. The other movie, which one?
Like I watch Patterson as starring Adam Driver. That is a romance movie, but a surreal type of movie. It's like everyday drama type of movie. So it was really good.
Okay.
Uh, so okay, enough about movies. We move to the next topic, which is favorite music. What
Yeah.
type of what sort of music you listen to now? Like listening to
Okay.
yeah.
These days, I won't. I will say since lockdown, I have been listening to 21 Pilots
Okay.
a lot.
Oh, we used to listen 21 Pilots
And
during at university, right? Yes.
yeah,
Stressed.
we used to listen a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stressed out
Stressed
is
out. Yeah.
okay, fine.
It's a classic. Yeah.
That's a very commercial one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's one of their marvelous songs. It has got 1.5 or almost touching 2 billion now views in
Okay.
YouTube.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what
I like this song.
they have another album. Wait, I
Okay.
let me just check out this album name. Means like I stumble upon their song Chlorine. Have you heard
Okay.
the song Chlorine?
No. 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 I have to listen to.
So it's their album. Wait, let me
Okay.
just. I don't remember the name of that album. So
Okay.
Chlorine is a song which really inspires me. But
Okay. Okay.
that's not the only song which hit me at the right spots.
Okay.
21 Pilots. Wait,
Yeah.
the
The video is
song
getting
which I
kind of
love
stuck.
is
Yeah.
known as this thing. Neon. Yeah. Uh, actually, I am searching something.
Okay.
21
Okay.
Pilots. Okay, the name of the song is Neon Gravestones.
Neon Christians. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
so
have a look.
the album name is Trench,
Okay.
Trench, Trench.
TRENCH. Okay.
So, so it's a very underrated actually album. It released in
Okay.
2018,
Yeah. Yeah.
and there is not many views also on these
Okay.
songs. Only a
Okay.
few, below 10 million views.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and even certain songs don't even have a video. Are getting
Okay.
it? They don't have
Okay.
an official video of it.
Okay.
They are just songs. But you must check out
Okay.
Neon Gravestones.
I'll have a
It's
look.
one of
Yeah.
the best. I guess yeah, I still hear it. I fumble upon this, and all of their songs are very much relatable to the
Okay.
lockdown period or to the period
Okay.
we are facing in 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
So
Okay. That's great.
that's one music, and other than that, random stuff. Actually,
Yeah.
I subscribe to YT Music.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there is a lot many applications are now. Yeah. So I previously used to listen music in GeoSavan,
Oh.
but GeoSavan's UI I was not being very, it used to get stuck. It was getting messy, crappy. So I
Okay.
left
The
that,
user
and I
interface has
thought that
been
I should give.
upgraded now. Yeah.
I
Like,
know, I know.
yeah.
My time also it was upgraded. They shifted their search button from top to bottom. I like
Okay.
those things, but it still gets used to get. So
You can't
and
find
I'm
all
that kind of
songs
a
in
person who
NCO7. Yeah.
likes to. But you can find the same amount of songs in YT Music. Plus,
Yeah.
you can hear a lot many covers, everything.
Okay.
So let's not
Everything.
now. Let's not
Okay.
comparison game.
Let's
So I
diverse to some
moved
other
on to
topic.
YT Music. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 sure.
Okay.
So, what music have you been listening?
I've been listening to the classics and all.
Oh,
Like, okay. I've been listening to the classics like Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, and Queen.
okay.
You know. Yeah. They are classics. I
Yeah.
really like the classics, like the late 60s and the early 70s. I like the music of that era.
Okay, 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 cool.
Yeah.
So
So
now,
so on to the next topic.
okay, I
Yeah.
can see the next slide.
Yeah. It's on the current pandemic that has been going on. So what's your thoughts on it? How's
Yeah,
life going on?
see, um, I see there are always good, some certain consequences of a pandemic, but
Yeah.
it reminds me of a situation which happened in Gujarat. So
Okay.
in Gujarat back in 1990s, there
Yeah.
was, what do you call that? That disease that comes from rats.
Plague.
What do we call that?
Bubonic plague. Plague
I
sort
don't
of thing.
remember. Ha, plague.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
plague sort of thing. So there was a
Yeah.
plague sort of a thing, came like hit Gujarat and Surat
Okay.
especially back
Okay.
in 1990s. And
1994.
then what happened is, so people then started, removing dustbins from the open areas. They, because they know that if you put a lot of drainage, if you put a lot of waste, if
Okay.
you keep them lying on the street, they
Yeah.
attract a lot of rats.
Okay.
So city got clean completely. You don't see. So they completely transformed their, municipality, management system for doing waste management. And
Okay.
then due to that plague, it of course it took a toll of people, which I'm, my heartiest condolence are with them.
Okay.
But it also changed the whole scenario of Surat,
Okay.
and it became one of the cleanest cities.
Okay.
So you
I
don't
didn't know
see,
about that.
and it brought new, yeah, and it brought new, what do you see, uh, new patterns or new lifestyle in which
Okay.
people don't throw garbages on the street.
Okay.
So the same way I can relate that same situation to coronavirus
Okay.
is that people are now being wearing their mask, are always washing hand.
Yeah.
The
The
hygienic
hygiene.
part
Yeah.
is, the
Yeah.
hygienic quotient is, yes, the hygienic quotient is pretty much at peak right now. So
Yeah.
that's
But
the good part of it, and the worst
okay.
part is, and the worst part, though we all know what's happening around.
Even I think that information is being flowed out in the open, but people are still not pandering to the information. Like people are not still following social distancing and hand sanitizing. I think this is a disgrace.
Yeah,
This is disgusting, right?
yeah, actually, yeah, the actually, if you go to my Twitter, if you go, not Twitter, if you go to my
Instagram.
Instagram
Okay.
handle.
I don't have
So
Instagram.
I actually
So,
made a post back in, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I made a post in May. So I
okay.
made a caricature showing that, in support of the social distancing. I
Okay.
made it clear like the virus and the social distancing are both foe,
Okay.
and the virus and a smart person are also foes, right?
Okay.
Foe means are, they are, okay, they are
Enemies.
a foe.
Enemies. Yeah.
And yeah, enemies.
Yeah.
And so enemy of enemy is your
His
friend,
friend.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So social distancing is enemy of the virus,
Okay.
and the virus is the enemy of you. So social distancing and you, are
But if
must be friends.
we are friends, yeah,
So so I tried, yeah, so I tried to make a point, but
yeah,
still, you know, we are not some influencers out
okay,
there who can,
uh,
change people's mind.
yeah.
Because
I read
changing
in,
people's mind is something.
uh,
Yeah.
I,
Say
I, yeah, yeah.
what you were going to say.
I read a news article that people after recovering from coronavirus, they have some other diseases, like they are going to doctors for heart diseases, lung diseases, and liver diseases. So that's sort of a problem right now. Do you think, or it's
Okay.
just fake news? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Uh. Yeah. I don't see. Actually, what's happening is like, see, every tablet or every antibiotic. See what happens when you take them.
Yeah,
So when it goes, it including killing the virus,
yeah,
it also kills other different germs and other different chemicals
yeah.
which are necessary for the body, just
Okay,
like yogurt, right?
okay.
Yogurt is
Yogurt,
what?
yeah,
Yogurt, yeah, so yogurt is has got bacteria, right? So
yeah.
which are good for health.
Good for
So
health, yeah.
therefore yogurt, when we consume, it's good for your stomach, it's good for your health, right?
That's really good.
So
Yeah,
and it's good for weight, it's good for reducing weight also.
yeah,
So just like that, so yogurt is nothing but a bacteria, just
yeah,
like cheese.
yeah.
Cheese is
Cheese.
also a bacteria. So
Okay,
those are good for health. So when you
for
take
health.
a lot of antibiotics, so it
Yeah.
kills a lot many other things in
Okay,
your body which you require. So if you
okay,
don't get, so therefore, so if you don't replenish those vitals in
okay.
your body very soon, or in a within a specific time,
Hmm.
it leads to other diseases. I
Yeah.
guess that's how the logic of the new cases might be. So like there
Oh,
is
okay,
some truth in it, maybe
okay.
whatever the reports are saying. So
Yeah.
they have some truth in it, I believe.
Like 2 days ago, one drug has been developed. Like it's called Favipiravir, I think. It's rupees 39 per tablet. So that might be useful for coronavirus patients, I think. For now, like the drug is
Yeah.
developed now. Yeah.
So, yeah. So my what do you say? I stumble upon a prescription written by Dr. from Gangaram Hospital,
Gangaram
a
Hospital. Yeah.
doctor in the Gangaram Hospital in New Delhi. Yeah, Karol
Okay.
Bagh, near
Yeah,
Karol,
yeah.
no, near Karol Bagh, right?
Yeah, yeah. I
So
went there. Yeah, in
that
February.
yeah. So a prescription became very viral. So in that
Okay.
prescription, the doctor had written that hydroxychloroquine,
Yeah.
and with that you must take vitamin C tablet and zinc tablets.
Okay.
So but the thing, my question is that is hydroxychloroquine can be taken by anyone?
No,
Like
no, I don't think so.
that's I don't
I
know, I
think
guess. Like,
these are
yeah,
for
it requires prescription.
yeah, but I think hydroxychloroquine is for asymptomatic patients. Like if you develop serious illness, you cannot be given that drug, and that is not a one drug that has not been approved by
Okay.
the FDA to the Food and Drug
Yeah.
Administration.
So and yeah. So the main question, I guess, which a lot of people are still not clear with, is that
Yeah,
what is the difference between symptomatic and asymptomatic? Can you explain that?
yeah. Asymptomatic is that when you don't develop any symptoms, right? Like you don't feel any fever, you don't feel any cold. Yeah, that's it. That is called asymptomatic. And symptomatic means you have the symptoms. That's that's the only difference.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So okay,
you
have the
can.
symptom, but you
You
don't have the virus.
no, no, no. You may contact the virus even if you're asymptomatic. That's the real problem, right?
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
you.
showing the virus and I might contain it, but I'm not, I'm not found positive with coronavirus. Is
No,
that
no,
what you're
no,
saying?
no, no. You will be found positive if you are tested, but you won't feel any symptoms in your body.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
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 yeah. Because
yeah,
my body might be immune. My body might be able to,
yeah.
um,
Counteract.
be a bit immune to the towards the virus, but
Yeah,
I
yeah,
might, pass it on.
yeah, yeah. You may pass it
Oh,
on. Yeah.
yeah. So that goes a lot. Yeah. So
Okay,
that's
enough
going to be
about
a
coronavirus. So, work during the pandemic. How's your work going on? I have been not been
yeah.
able to
I
concentrate in
guess.
my studies. What about you?
See. Uh, I'm a believer of uh, going with the change, trying
Yeah.
to be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess because a lot of people are losing their jobs, and as
Yeah.
they say,
The
there is an
unemployment rate is
economy
very
which
high.
is going right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, but I'm very glad that I'm born in a privileged family, that even without having a job, I'm secured, safe and sound in my home.
Yeah, yeah.
But you still have to work or do
Same thing
something.
about me.
So therefore I started, yeah. So I've always been, I always had the knack for mathematics, and for teaching mathematics,
Mm-hmm.
and I always used to love that. So I teach a few students
Okay.
online,
Okay.
and that's all the work part. And I have also started a channel known as
Yeah.
the Common Math,
Yeah, yeah.
a YouTube channel,
Okay.
and an Instagram handle too.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's fun. I keep posting things there too.
Okay. Sure.
So how are things
So,
going with you?
yeah, not much. Like, I have been listening to podcasts and studying. That's it. I've been reading different books.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah. Let's talk about the economy. Well, of course, you have studied economics, and how do you think it will affect growth during this pandemic? Because the
Mm,
reports from IMF suggest that the world economic growth would be a negative 3%, and India might be at recession. So, what are your thoughts on it?
So, well, if I have to say about economy,
Yeah.
then I must have the correct data. And since I
Okay.
don't, I believe that we don't have that much of data, so it's very hard to tell. I
Okay.
can't, be very specifically say anything. But but I can say things from my observations. So what
Okay.
observations I have made. So the kind of observations I have made, that yeah, growth will be hit, but
Okay.
development might hit a positive. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
development means human development index I'm talking about.
Okay.
So it might
Enter.
we might grow up the ranks
Okay.
during this pandemic period, because we are working on cleanliness, hygienic,
Mm-hmm.
awareness. And then
Yeah.
you can also see that our pollution is also getting under control, because
Mm-hmm.
since not many cars are going out, since we're having lockdowns.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I believe,
that's
and nextly, but the thing is, the biggest problem which our economy is going to face or have to tackle is
mm-hmm.
that internet speed. Since
Okay.
when people always talk, there's I would like to make clear one thing, that
Yeah.
people always say about internet, in like 4G speeds in abroad or in western countries are very
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
They
Very
get
fast.
average 25 mbps in
Mm-hmm.
4G, and we hardly get 1 mbps. Why
Yeah.
is that
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
So actually, I always wanted to make one thing clear, is that uh, it's per capita. So
Yeah.
the bandwidth which is going above you is a very strong, has got a very strong line. It's like, for example, the
Mm-hmm.
bandwidth going above your head has a 100 mbps power in
Okay.
it. Okay,
Okay.
100
Mm-hmm.
mbps internet speed, but
Mm-hmm.
there are 1,000 people
We using
sitting
it.
in
Yeah.
that area who are
Okay.
using that internet.
Yeah.
So you get only 1 mbps, because it gets equally divided
Equally
into all
distributed.
of
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah.
therefore we are always, yeah, so therefore if personal lines or if internet speeds can be enhanced, people
Mhm.
can do more and things from their home, because working from home requires a good internet speed and
Yeah.
a wi-fi or a lease line. If you take a
Hmm.
leased
Okay.
internet line, optical fiber line, and it costs a lot, because
Yeah.
those are only affordable by companies. You
Yeah.
find them inside a company or inside the buildings of a company. So owning
Okay.
that personally is going to
Costly.
cost a lot.
Yeah.
So if our government can, or if uh, any organization can come up, and if we can increase the internet power or internet
Hmm.
speeds in per like every at every home, I guess
Okay.
that's gonna help our economy to a bit get catalyzed. Like
Yeah. Sure.
it can act as a catalyst.
Yeah.
What views do you have on what I said?
Yeah. It's okay. What you're saying is 100% correct. Like what to do. This
Yeah,
is the condition that we are feeling right now. Like everybody can't
yeah,
afford
that's
fiber connections, right? Uh,
yeah, that's the thing.
yeah. So on to our next
Let's
topic.
see what Geo brings with 5G.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna be like 2 years from now. I think.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's hope
Okay. So
for
wrap
the
up thoughts.
best and be prepared for the worst.
Yeah. Let's prepare for the worst. Any wrap up thoughts? What are we going with life?
Um, I have come across actually one a very beautiful post which was made by one of my cousins
Okay.
on WhatsApp status.
Uh-huh.
So that in that post there were two tables. So
Okay.
one table had one leg and the
Okay.
other one had four legs.
Okay.
So one table was supported by one leg at the center, and another one was supported by four legs at each corner.
Okay.
So our economy, or what I believe, that if uh, one thing goes down, or
Hmm.
you can consider that to be an income source, or right. So if
Yeah.
one income source goes down,
Down.
the first
Then.
model, your whole table will fall down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the second model, if
Yeah.
one income stream goes off, then
Yeah.
you will have three more income streams, which will you will wobble, but you
Okay.
will stay put, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I guess multiple streams of income multiple streams of income is very much necessary at this
Yeah.
point of time. You have to find employment, or you have to generate employment, or
Okay.
have to I believe that by the end of corona pandemic, there will be foundation of uh, a newer and a very healthier
Okay.
economy, and many healthier innovations
Yeah.
might take manifestation.
Okay. One question I felt asking, like, do you support universal basic income, like presidential candidates like Yang and billionaires like Elon Musk have suggested universal basic income, like we should have a minimum amount of income in our accounts from government so that we can sustain. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean,
But
see,
India
one
is a
thing I
big
will
country, right?
say that, yeah, India is a big country. In our case, 130 crore people, and you are pushing them
Oh,
$2,000
yeah,
every, month.
yeah,
That will lead to a huge budget hit.
yeah. Budget
And
deficit.
and so what exactly? I mean, it's yet you you can't say, because it's a very hodgepodge kind of a decision,
Hmm.
and you can't completely say very starkly or with great
Okay,
conviction that
it's going to work.
it's a good thing or it's a bad. But
Okay,
from my own experience, that if I give my personal view, that if you send me 2000 rupees in my account free of
no,
cost, it's like
yeah,
without any labor in exchange,
yeah,
I will like it at first, but on the second day I will want more,
yeah.
because that
That's the
2000
problem, right?
will not suffice.
Yeah,
And then you will give me 3000, and then I'll say, Arey, I even exhausted 3000.
Yeah.
So because I have not earned it, I have not exchanged something for
Yeah.
it, I have not bartered any amount of labor to it.
Yeah. You
So
need to have an exchange of
uh,
labor, right?
yeah, so I guess right now the need of the hour is certain leaders who
Okay.
can, come up with certain newer employability, new employment generation is required. Another
Okay.
generator. I'm not saying you have to look for employment in the industry of agriculture or in the industry of, arts and science, or in the industry of technology or in manufacturing. We
Okay.
might, end up in inventing or innovating a new industry.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens. And
Yeah.
I have a very I believe the internet industry, or the you can say the internet universe
Okay.
can be the what you can say, can be our mast
Mm-hmm.
to take us to the bay.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what
That's all
happens.
what I have to say.
So, thank you for coming. And the next video we'll talk about Plato, Aristotle, and Sigmund Freud. I'll send you the topics. Topics include subpersonalities, dreams, you know, infantile sexuality, libido, repression, and all this stuff. I'll send you the details. I'll send you the keywords. You tell me your thoughts on it, and I'll go on in a psychological perspective. So I prepared some notes, and
Yeah.
I'll give you the keywords, and you tell me what you think about it. I'll prepare the slides and all. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's all for today, and it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
And I hope this podcast works well.
Yeah. Thank you.